Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, high remembrancer, and arbiter, and welcome to Beastro. Or welcome back, I guess. So, y'all will recall yesterday, we're basically in the end game now. However, I'm not exactly ready to go do anything there yet. We still have we still have a side quest we need to finish, and there's still some other stuff we need to do. Case in point, because I do kind of want to try and 100% this game because it's just that good. It's also really short, so I mean, why not, you know? That said, if we're gonna 100% the game, then at least by the logic that I think the game gives, we should at least have completed, at least bought everything we can and done all of the side missions, or like gotten all the achievements. So, or you know what I mean, like all the stuff in the book. So we'll need to buy all this stuff. No big deal. We'll have more than enough money before long. And we need to do everything in here. Problem is, some of these are a little annoying. Like leaving a venture using the call bell, which basically means running away. Faint 5 times in combat, which we can do one more time if we get beat up. Find all the plants in the marshlands. We're missing one, which is annoying. And then we have to discover the final spicy monster, whatever it is. But spicy fights are random, so we don't know where it'll be. There's also unlocking all the recipes, which we can do. That'll just require us, serving food and leveling up all of our skills. So,
hello, my love.
Hi, Amina.
Everyone hype love one Zaruk Smile Zaruk George Zaruk hug.
I love you. Yeah, let's get to it. Honestly, we could send Kaylin out into the marshlands to find whatever this last thing is, but I don't know where it is or where we would even start looking. Wait a minute. I know where to get that. Also, I'm guessing that the last question mark we have in the recipe cards is the thing we're missing. But until we find it, not much I can do, you know? So, oh wait, I need to get the need to find out what we're fishing for. Because we need the eels, like the noodles. Sure, thanks. Let's hope there's one out there. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Wait, aren't you in... Shouldn't be sending someone else to do my job. Speaking of job, why are you out here? You need to be back in the kitchen. I need you back in there. Come on. Got it. No, I don't need spirefish. I need the other thing. Come on. I'm amazed that even got in there. There we go. Gonna need a few of these. Hopefully I can catch a few. Maybe 3 or 4. Wow, that's a big one. Good grief. I would try to fish for shrimp too, but nah. Chances of that happening are rare. Right, one more string jelly. Ah, well, it's spirefish. Come on. Got it. There we go. And I do know that since Pokash is our enemy and we are dealing with her, Pokash is a spicy denizen, meaning that she's going to be sending spicy stuff against us. And spicy is defeated by sour. So, whoop, that was too much. Too much. So we'll need to make sure... And that's not enough. Okay. We need to bring a lot of sour cards with us, basically. Ah, no, I need shrimp, not a rainbow fish. Give me a shrimp. Here's the other thing. Kalen's the one going... Kalen has... I mean, not even requested. He's demanded that he go on the mission. Like, he's already got Azur and Oishi's permission to do so. Like Oishi said, he gets the first try. So... This is a problem because Kalen's a bitter caretaker, meaning I don't know well his cards balance with... Oh, there we go. I don't know how well his cards balance with spicy, or with sour, so we'll have to check. Hey, Dino King, how you doing? Ah, come on. Need shrimp. Come on, come on. All right, one more. Yeet. So I learned something interesting today. While I was at work, I was trying to find something to listen to. And it turns out that, do you guys know that almost the entire English and Japanese dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is on YouTube now? You can watch, like, the entire series. Well, almost the entire series. I think most of it's on there now. Like, I forgot the YouTube channel name, but yeah, you can watch the whole thing. And I was listening to some of the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes while I was working, and I realized something. Now I understand why, that series... Well, I mean, we know why the series was long. It was because it was really good, and it was also making Konami a lot of money. But one problem I noticed is that show really is not good at blending dialogue and the card game. Because the problem is that they, like, the thing is to fill a 22 minute to 30 minute long episode, like, if they just did the card game, then they'd probably burn through everything. So instead, they got to do a lot of talking. So, like, it feels like, the match has gone on for hours, like if it was a 3-parter, but in reality, if you cut all the extra dialogue out, the duel's probably over in 30 minutes. Because there's just so much talking. And again, that's not a bad thing, it's just something you pick up on where you're like, huh, okay, that explains a lot, actually. They have to keep talking, basically. There we go. Now, that said, do I think the series is bad? Absolutely not. The series is still really good. What's really funny is that you can actually see the animation actually got better as the series went on. Like, again, early 2000s anime, so we're not expecting anything crazy. And it was, like, serialized, so they had to make sure that episodes were coming out regularly. And yet, like, comparing Season 1 to Season 5's animation is, yeah, it's night and day. You can tell. Hey, Wolfie, how you doing?
There is no next turn!
Okay, that is Yu-Gi-Oh!, but that's the wrong series. I'm talking about the original, Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, another thing I noticed is that Dan Green will forever be the best choice to play Yugi, because when Yami gets pissed, it's not often, but when Yami gets pissed, he's utterly terrifying. If you want a good example, go watch his reaction to thinking Yugi's soul got destroyed in the Orichalcos arc, and the way Dan Green delivers the line, "You snake!" Like, you can actively tell this man's gonna murder somebody. This guy's gonna murder somebody. Heck, even Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged made the joke about it. He goes, it really is a shame that Yugi's not here. He might have been able to stop me from doing this. From does it stop me from doing what? From doing this. Like everyone knows the whole Duro Monster Kado. Like we all know that joke. But the dub of it's actually pretty good too, because hearing Yami make jokes about it, he goes like, I've drawn another monster. Today just isn't your day. Another monster! Like he's so pissed off, as he should be. Hey, Revan, thank you for the sub at tier 1. Appreciate it, buddy. How you doing? We're playing Beastro tonight. All right, let's get to chopping. All right, there we go. Next. Oh, now we smash. Smash. Oh, okay, the term is that they use is, oh, you're tenderizing. No, this is smashing. This is absolutely smashing. With a hammer? No, this is smashing.
Then pay with your blood.
He says to the ingredients as he smashes them over the table. There we go. All right. Let's get to plating. All right. Zabrazer over rice. Check. Cube fish poke bowl. There you go. All right. 2 things of poutine. We'll take them right over here. There you go. All right. Next. 1 for Aracini. There you go. The other one. Oop, there you go. Gotta be faster. Don't want the food to get cold, because then we get less points for it. Hey! Revan, thank you for the biddies! And we got a hype train incoming! Thank you so much! Almost threw off my rhythm.
Cheer 1000, cheer 10, cheer 10, cheer 10, cheer 10, cheer 10.
Hey, don't forget to make use of the sound alerts with that. Remember, if you use bits on sound alerts, or like my sound alerts below the stream, I still get the bits for that, and you get to have fun with them. So mess around, have fun. All right, we got a chef point for that, but we're going to need more, so... You get a lot of money, though. All right, see, I need to make you... Oh, yeah, we got a level 1 hype train going. Thank you so much. So with a hype train going, as y'all know, that means any gifted sub, any bits, stuff like that, it adds to the hype train. Thank y'all so much. Seriously. I love what I do. This isn't even a job, and I still love doing it anyway. There. No matter Pokasha's reasons, we cannot allow her to destroy any of our other denizens. We're nearing the end of our journey, Ponko. Once we lock the remnant in Capacian ruins, our missions will be complete and there'll be no reason to venture out again. Yeah, which is why I don't really want to do that now. But, oh well. Not my call. There you go. Okay, so sour and umami work well against spice, so yeah. We need to make sure we got sour cards on hand, but sour and umami boost each other. Let's see. There you go, add that. And then we'll add some umami stuff to the top because we don't want to overload the flavor here. And then bitter and salty work together, so we need to make sure he's got plenty of that too. Let's see here. Again, thank you very much for the for the hype train. I appreciate it. God, this takes up so much space. No, that's too much. That'll work. Okay. Need to add some salty stuff in here. Pretty sure there's a card in... Yeah, it's this one, but we don't have any foam fish, which sucks. Oh well. We'll make it work. Gotta make sure he gets all of his boosts, though. So... Alright, cool. This will work. At least I hope it will. God, I hope it does. Again, our main thing is that I don't really even want to fight her right now because I've got more stuff to do. I don't know if the game's going to end when we... Whoa! Hey, thank you, Raven, for more biddies. Thank you so much.
Cheer 1000, cheer 10, cheer 10, cheer 10, cheer 10.
Please don't gift beyond your means. Take care of yourself first. Thank you so much. We're now at a level 2 hype train. Thank you so much. You continue to surprise me, Chef. Don't know how. I've maxed out your friendship. I thought you would have understood by now. All right. Here, take these. I'm gonna give you a mega attack snack and these 2 mega health bars because, well, you're probably gonna need them. Okay. This might be the last time we close the restaurant together. Are you ready to close? Not really, but you're not really giving me a choice. So, sure. I'm sorry, Ponko, but I can't hide any longer. You don't have to face this on your own. And she's gone. I guess I shouldn't delay. Ponko! I just saw Flambe leave. She wouldn't listen to me. I know. She wants to stop Pakash herself. She thinks this is all her fault. That's not healthy. Well, Kalen was chasing after her to try to help. What are we supposed to do? I think we have to wait. Let's get some tea. I'll meet you in there. God, I would not be able to do that. I would be such a nervous wreck. I would literally be like, I would literally be outside, probably near the gate, just pacing back and forth. You'd have to drag me back to the tea house and like sit me down and be like, sit down. I've done all I can. The rest is up to you, chat. You said everything was in the box. Where is it? Did he even, like, did we collect anything?
I see you.
Oh, well. You heard him start spamming control commands. I think he meant more of, I think Revan meant more like bits and subs, but please don't do that. Please don't spend beyond your means. Please. All right, almost got everything. All right. So now we wait, I guess, for them to come back. If they come back. Of course they're going to come back, but still. I don't know how long I can wait. Maybe it's a good thing. There he is. Sorry to keep you waiting. Well, today was different. That's it? That's all you're going to say? Why break with tradition now? You have to tell me what happened. Is Flambe okay? Where is she? She's okay. She's on her way. You just left her? I respected her wishes. Are you ready to hear the story? Yeah. I knew we were finally on the right track. Prakash was never someone who we could trust. But as I looked out across the ruins, all I could think was that my kind was the reason for this, and why I needed to make it right. She didn't choose to be alone. We all did that to her. Sadly, it seems she left us with no choice. We'd have to fight to end this. And let's see. Don't know why those are locked. Interesting. Oh well. I encountered a strange little spirit. I'm sorry you were in this situation, friend. Oh, Ma. We'll protect you. It's my sole purpose. Me. I know. You'd make good protectors if you enjoyed the fighting part. Right. Thank you for completing the hype train, everyone. It means a lot. All right. It would come as no surprise that I wasn't the first one to find her. You don't know what it's like! It was just me. Me and this rubble. No one looked for me. No one worried if there was a survivor. We did. I did. Every year I came back. I don't know how I didn't find you. You didn't want to. You flew right past me. I called out to you every time. You didn't want to listen. I didn't see you. I didn't hear you. I came back. Yeah, but not to find me. I knew better than that. You were looking for forgiveness. You were looking for the old you, the one loved by all. No, I wasn't facing what I had done. Sorry, I was facing what I had done, apologizing for what I had to do. I have no need for your apology. I needed your help. But there was no one left for me here. Not anymore. So I had to find a new family, reintroduce them to a world that they should be in. But they're destroying everything! Not everything. You can't destroy what's already gone. It doesn't have to be this way. Just come back with me. What, just to live in someone else's world? Be alone while I'm surrounded by others? Always knowing I'm not like everyone else? I'm not like anyone else. I'm not either. It's just me. Don't take me for a fool, Flambe. You were supposed to take care of all of us. But you did that for everyone but me. And don't think I didn't notice your arrival, Kaylin. What do you think you're doing here? You know what? I don't care. The last hearth key is mine. So if you don't mind, I'd like you to do what you've done best and... leave me alone! Oh, shit. Flambe! Well, time to kick somebody's ass. Mainly hers.
Then pay with your blood.
Exactly. Oh, what? You gotta summon your cheerleaders to fight for you? Typical. Flambe's out of commission right now, so we'll have to do it ourselves. Bye-bye. Take that. Yeah, she'll beat up on me if I don't do something. Ow. I don't give a crap about the minion. You're my target.
Witness the ancient fighting style known as blow 'em up real good.
Exactly. Nope. With weave. All right, time to finish her off. Weave. You're done. There. It's done. Look at you. Trying to complete the killing off of all of my kind. Aren't you so strong? You attacked us! Get the fuck off your high horse. I love it. Like, she's like, you're trying to completely wipe us out. Bitch, you attacked us! But you forgot one thing. I've been training for this my whole life. It's the only purpose I've had. And it's going to take more than that to stop me. Flambe, stay here. I'll come back for you. If I continued and was victorious, that would complete our story. Considered whether I should return to Palopori first so we could tie up any loose ends. Well, that's the thing. If I go back, I don't know if Flambe comes with us. She's knocked out. So, I really don't know what'll happen. Because this is the thing that bothers me. I feel like the game should have given us the chance to be like, hey, if there's anything you need to take care of before this mission, do it now. But instead, the game was like, nope, we're throwing you in. And now it says, do you need to go back? Because Flambe's out of commission. The thing is, though, I don't think I'm ready. Because I don't have the right cards to really fight against her. So I think we're going to go back. I suppose it was foolish to think Prakash would not be prepared for a fight. She's been one step ahead of us this whole time.
You've trained your whole life and yet lost to a short imp that trained in a month. Sounds like you've hit a wall, Limplo.
Yeah. Okay. So we do get to try again. That's good. And he did rescue Flambe. But we still need to find whatever that thing is in the marshlands. If we get that, then we'll probably be able to make all the dishes. Because as y'all saw, like... Let's see, hang on. Need to find a sour spirit, too. Yeah, a ruined life. Defeat Prakash. There we go. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. If we do this, like, the main thing we need to do is I need to find out more about these recipes so I know what we're getting into. Mainly because we're going to need a lot of sour stuff to actually do some serious damage to Prakash. Because you need sour to counteract spicy. I'm not worried about her, about the ads, the additions that she brings along. It's her we got to beat up on. So. Plus, the thing is, if she really wanted to wipe everyone out, she would have, again, we've already established that if she was going to wipe everyone out, she would have done it already by opening the Hearth Gate here in Palopori, but she didn't. Honestly, I don't know what she wants. Like, she doesn't really make it clear. She wants everyone to feel the pain she does, and yet she's not genociding anyone. So I don't know what she wants. Anyway, I need to capture that foam fish out there. We want these because their card allows you to do a double attack. Thank you. I want to grab a few of them. Not looking for attention, but connection. Basically, yes. Plus, I don't really know how much of her story we can believe, because for her to be like, I was there and you never came for me. You didn't look for me. Okay, but why would we believe you? Like, I don't know. That's the thing. We don't really know who to believe. And that's kind of the point. We're supposed to think, okay, well, who's telling the truth? Flambe or Prakash? Thing is, we got no reason to trust Prakash. So her whole thing of like, oh, you always, like, I yelled out for you, you never found me, you never came to help me. I mean, that's what you say, and we have no reason to believe you. I'd rather listen to Flambe, who said that she just couldn't find you. Like, that's the thing. If you're going to make the argument of, you know, you're just as bad because you ignored me, okay, but we've never seen Flambe do that, so... So, yeah, who knows at this point? I guess that's the point. You're not really know who to believe. You're not supposed to know. All right, let me check the book. Okay, the marshlands, obviously. Yeah, but I need to know, are there other marsh areas? Yes, up here. And then... gotta make sure Kaylin meets a sour spirit. Wait, why is there a question mark there? That's new. Aren't those supposed to be spirit spots? No, there's something else. Why are those question marks? Huh. Interesting. I don't know why these are locked. Regardless, we need to go to the marshlands or an area with marshlands so we can search for whatever this last ingredient is. Plus, we got to make sure that Kaylin finds a sour spirit to connect with. We'd have to go this way. Because that's the only place I found one. All right, let's learn. Let's see. Is there anything else around here that costs 1? Yeah, we don't know what that is. 'Cause right now we've only got 2 chef points, so... Oh, these 2 require 1. But I'm missing an ingredient, which sucks. I'm willing to bet that it's literally the marshland ingredient we don't have. So, meh. See, what I really wish this game had is a thing where it, like, keeps track of all the different stuff you found. Like, we got our ingredient thing here, but I'd like to know, like, oh, this is from the marshlands. You know? All right, that's bitter. We found all the bitter ingredients. We're missing an umami ingredient, so... Yeah, that's weird. Either way, yeah. Our only other side quest is Spirits Be With Me, which is find a sour spirit for Kaylin. And yeah, I don't know what that last ingredient is. It'd be annoying if it's actually something super simple that we kept missing. Let me actually see. And here's the problem. There is no guide to show you, like, what you might be missing, you know? only I had just looked harder, I could have found her. You don't know if that would have helped. No one wants to be alone. I've lived that too. No friends, no family, no home. I'm the guardian, Ponko. The sun god chose me, and I failed her twice. I failed everyone twice. You know I'm going back out there to help again. I won't let anyone go alone. That's fine. You know, that whole scene would have been better if the music was better. But whatever. Whatever. Again, that's my biggest complaint is that the music, the types of music we're getting, like where and when, is kind of bad. Like, it doesn't really, you know, it just has this track we're listening to now for all these emotional moments. You know? If it wouldn't burn me, I'd have... Oh, it won't! Pretty sure it doesn't. At least I don't think it does. I would hope it wouldn't. We got a lot of stuff we can sell at this point. Grab these. But yeah, I don't know. I need to find that last marshland ingredient. We do that, and we're basically set. That'll be all the main ingredients we need. I guarantee that's our missing ingredient, whatever it is. All right, let's see. What's the special for today? Oh, that's easy. There we go. All right, let's get to it. There we go. Easy enough. All right, next up, boiling. Time to play NBA Jam. From downtown. He shoots. Must be the shoes. He's on fire. Got it. Oh, that was quick. Okay. All right, let's get these Orsini out. All right, I got a question for all y'all watching and listening right now. What is your favorite or funniest line you've ever heard from any kind of entertainment? Be it a video game, a movie, a TV show, anything. Like, it could be anything. What is the funniest line you've ever heard? Like, or one of the funniest lines. I'll give you an example. One of my favorites, I mentioned it back when I was during Abiotic Factor. One of my favorites is from Code Mint. No, it goes against my moral compass. Your fucking moral compass is a roulette wheel. I love that line. That line is so good that it speaks to me on an emotional level. I want to use that line so badly at some point in my life. Yeah, you spoony bard. Yeah, it's another good one. All right, we got 3 points. So mm, 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 mm. Yeah, let's wait. Let's find that ingredient. What are we having today? Well, sorry to say you're not going there. I'm sending you out to the coast. Sorry. He's going to need some spicy power out there, so... Oh, that's too much. Yeah, that's too much sweetness. Hmm. Nope. Yeah, I think that'll work. I mainly just want to get out there, find the thing, and then come back. So... All right, cool. So yeah, my plan with how I'm doing this is basically we're gonna have Kalen find that last sour spirit. So he'll complete his side quest, and then after that, we'll focus on finding that ingredient in the marshlands. Once that's done, we can focus on taking down Prakash. See, here's the problem. I don't know what that final ingredient is. Please don't tell me that was it. Was that it? I've never seen that ingredient before. No, that's a salty ingredient. Dragon's breath. Where in the world did you find that? I've legit never seen that before. Where did you find that? Oh, from cave walls. So, wait, is it down in the... Huh. No, I'm paying you again. Get back out there. All right, cool. He's doing that. Zaruk goes to a bar. The bartender makes a chocolate milk. Okay, first of all, if a bartender wants to make me something chocolatey, there better be some freaking rum in it, or there better be some kind of alcohol in it. I've made chocolatey alcohol drinks before. You can do it. It's possible. You just got to be careful though, because sweet alcoholic drinks can knock you on your ass if you're not ready. Because some of them you can barely taste the alcohol, and by the time you realize there's alcohol in it, it might be too late. I don't know where he got that dragon's tongue ingredient, whatever it is, but... Oh, right here. Okay, cool. Nice. So, it blooms at night. Interesting. I've never come through here at night. That's why. Okay, cool. Interesting. But it didn't light up our achievement thing, so we know that's not what we're looking for.
Bigger.
All right, let me check this. Yeah, there's an umami ingredient we're missing. Hang on. Okay, let's see. My flavor. So let's go to umami and check. All right, attack up egg, got it. Log piper meat, got it. Flamato, got it. Delishkin egg and Delishkin meat. Yeah, we've already got that. Plenty of Delishkin stuff. See, a mushroom, which we've gotten. Minion meat. See, minion meat. We've got a shield egg, shrimp, a star shield fish, a stick fish, umami hammer bug, umami minion meat. Okay, so so it's something out there we just haven't found. I wonder if... Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, hang on. I think I know what to do. So, I could be wrong about this, and I seriously doubt this is how it's going to work, but one thing of ingredients we are missing is some of the special eggs we can get. Salty connoisseur, find all the salty ingredients. Bitter connoisseur, find all the bitter ingredients. Okay, so it does come from this. Got it. Now, of course, you're not going to eat that. You've already eaten. All right, we'll find another one. See, it would be nice if there was actually like a checklist that told you if you had all the ingredients or something, but nope. Game don't do that. If you want people to keep playing your game, guys, or like, go for 100%, then maybe you should give a checklist to us so we know what we're looking for. Hey, Barusa. High power egg. That's a bitter... Wait. Oh, you're right there. Okay. Let's see. I know there's another Delishkin around here somewhere. There you are. Come here, you. Eat this! Eat this! Yep, poison egg. But again, these eggs don't count toward the stuff we find out on exploration, so... Find all the umami ingredients. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, now I'm confused. Hang on. I need to check the recipe. Come up with a new recipe. What is that? That one's got a question mark on it. I need to look that up. Hang on. Huh. That doesn't help. The wiki doesn't really... There's a wiki, but it doesn't really provide a lot of the information I need. Try this one. Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me check this thing. Give me a second. Story-gated recipe tied to Travers. I really wish someone had made like a tree to navigate rather than this. Wait a minute. Hang on. No, ceviche, that ain't it. Hang on. See, this is what annoys me, is that I don't know what that ingredient is, and I don't know where to look. Because the game says that we fought every monster already. So, which is it? If we fought every monster, then surely I must know what ingredient it is, or I may have come across it already. But the game doesn't have a checklist. So how in the world am I supposed to know what I'm looking for? Ugh. Annoying. Need to, like... Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at this thing. Also, we got an ad starting, so I will be right back. Be right back. Hello. So here's what I've learned. Apparently, there's a lot of like other food items and stuff we haven't unlocked yet, which is weird. But apparently there's some stuff that even I don't know about yet. And it's not like the game tells you where to get it. And unfortunately, none of the guides that I've come across tell you where to get it, which is what really irks me. Like, you would think they would tell you. Hang on. Yeah, a lot of like these really powerful dishes apparently are out there, but no one knows where you get the ingredients from. How dumb is that? Let's make this quick. Yeah, let's get this over with. Wait. Die. Yeah, no, I need to counter this guy. I could take a hit from a Catabeetle, but this Hypnobosa is gonna beat up on me if I don't... Yeah. Ow. Take this. Again, I didn't bring a spicy deck. I'm just trying to get through here really quickly. Doesn't help. Come on. Oh, that doesn't help either. Yeah, this is not a good deck setup. There we go. That's better. Die! Alright, just 2 more fights. Bye-bye. There we go. Die. Smack. Nah. There. Die. There we go.
Bigger.
Hey, Aleph, how you doing? All right, just got to get through this fight, and then we can see the spirit and get out of here. Nope. Ah, crap. All right. Ow. Wait. I want to wrap this up. Yeah, you like this. Die! Your turn. Die! Die! Come on. Oh, you poor fool. Now I'm gonna blitz you. Get him! There we go. There we go. Spirits be with me, complete. Much appreciated. Yep. Blow the bell, we come back. There we go. Right, progress is progress, like he says. Okay, so now that I know that a lot of these ingredients I've been reading about are basically secret ingredients that you can't find normally, that makes me even more confused. Because, well, like, how the heck am I supposed to, you know, finish everything if I don't even know what I'm looking for? Oh, well. All right. Need to make a lot of sour foods today, or a lot of sour stuff today, because we need to give Kalen every edge he can get against Prakash. Speaking of, I think that's, yeah, that's a sign his quest is complete. So let's go talk to him. What up, bunny boy? Ponko. Yes? You okay? You seem happy. That's because I am. Don't you see? Every spirit has joined us here in Palopori. They believe in us and what we're doing. The spirits haven't all been together since the before times, but they're all here. Every flavor finding its way back together, just like us. And I can protect them. The shadow of our past betrayals will fade. We will be trusted again by all. It's shown us that we are forgiven. I don't think any of us didn't trust you. We know you weren't the one that opened the remnant that killed the spicy denizens. But you didn't really trust me. How could you? You'd always think one of us could do it again. But this shows we are believed by the spirits to be the protectors. That I am a protector. So now I just have to finish the job. You know you're more than a protector, right? There's nothing more important than being a protector. I'm not so sure that's true. Oh, that's cool. So now we have a bitter spirit that will hang out in the restaurant. That's neat. Tea house opens in the evening. All right, one last thing to do before I forget. Buy all the stuff from our local blacksmith. There we go, that's everything. You think you get an achievement for that, but I guess not. What's with our caretaker? No, it's Kalen who has the self-worth issues. No one else has that problem. It's just Kaylin. It's just Kaylin. And as for why, well, you'll see. I have a feeling that when Kaylin confronts Prakash at the ending, I think he'll tell us why he feels the way he does. I just have this feeling. You know? There's just something about it. I have a sneaking suspicion he'll let us know. Because Kaylin hasn't really opened up to us, but I imagine he'll open up to Prakash to basically tell her that, hey, you and I are not that different. Because think about it for a second. Kaylin doesn't need to believe the whole sins of our fathers thing, you know? Because it's not his fault. He was like a child when all this crazy stuff happened involving like the spicy denizens and everything. It's not his fault, yet he acts like it is. So, you know. All right, let's get to work. Same old, same old. Get to it. Oh, I forgot to decorate the shop and put the bitter spirit up here. Oh, well. We'll do that afterward. First things first, smashing time. Die. Die. If anyone's wondering why these are exploding, it's because they're Krablamo legs, so they blow up. There we go. Now we chop.
Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing.
But all I did was press A. Kill, maim, burn. Kill, maim, burn while you're cooking. God, that would scare so many people. They'd be so confused and so scared. They'd be like, what the hell's wrong with him? Why is he chanting that? Kill, maim, burn. Chaos will consume you. Yeah, that's definitely something you don't want to hear your chef yelling. There you go. There you go. One hammerbug stew. With the shell still in there. Ew. Whatever. And one cheesecake. I make it look easy. Nice. Alright. Got 3 chef points to work with. Still can unlock that one. Can unlock this now, though. Still don't know what that is. A Sloppy Joe. Huh. How about that? Yeah, I can't unlock these other things yet. Seems like it's time to eat. Yep, let's go deal with her. Use minion meat. Look, bud, I know that's what you want, but like... Ah, crap. I need some shrimp. Damn it. Can I run outside real quick? Can't leave with the restaurant open. Damn it. All right, okay, well, what can I do then? Oh, that'll work. That's got some sour to it. I know it's not what he asked for, but we need to like, but it needs to be something sour that he can make use of. Sorry, it's not what you asked for, bud, but you're gonna need this. Trust me. You're gonna be thankful I gave it to you. God, that's spicy. Or that's sour, but we have to work with it. Hmm. Gotta make sure we have umami too. Because remember, sour and umami boost each other, and we're gonna need that. Those sour cards are gonna give us an advantage over her. Hmm. Oh, right. This is the wrong kind of foam fish. Okay, but wait. And we have one that can... No. Where's the card that lets me go again? Hang on. Ha! Here it is. Meh. I wonder if we could, like... I wouldn't give us a lot of spicy cards to work, or sour cards to work with. Ah! So annoying. Gotta have something in here. Sorry I'm quiet. I'm trying to play Tetris, basically. All right. Yeah, I know it's not the best thing in the world, but it's gonna have to work. Apparently, there's 3 snakes now who hate Mark. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, a lot of snakes hate Markiplier for some reason, and nobody knows why. Here, take these. Yeah, go with them, Flambe. Good luck. All right, let's see how they did. Acting as if I don't have some say in the matter. All right. It can't be. Were you always here? Spa. No, of course not. One denizen is not enough to give you life. But how? Are the Luanos spicy monsters helping you? See. Oh, but I'm trying to defeat them. Is that okay? Can you still survive if they're all gone? He? Right. Suppose I still need to protect the rest of the spirits. Maybe I can find a way to save you too. Sispy! You want to help? Yes, of course. Thanks, little buddy. I'll take it from here. Seems you were not exactly trustworthy. We can't ever hurt you. Let me go ahead. Enough is enough. Die! If you gotta summon your cheerleaders to fight for you, then man, what a sad existence. Die! Figures you're weak. A caretaker alone wouldn't have the training or the experience. Said you trained your whole life for this, and I'm beating your ass. Come on. Take that. Die. What the hell is that? I've never seen that before. Oh, let's not panic yet. I don't even know what it is. Well, whatever it is, it's about to die. Take that. This is stupid. Die. Stay down. It's done. Flambe, stay here. I'll come back for you. And you, a chosen one. The protector. What is it like to be wanted? Your kind were the most wanted out of all of us. I'm sorry jealousy poisoned Refra, and he brought this fate upon you. He never should have opened the Capacin Remnant. I don't know how to make it right. I say I'm a protector, but I'm just trying to fix things. I can't reverse what happened, but I can try to stop it from happening again. No one deserves what happened to you, and I'm sorry my kind did this. But why didn't you come back here? Why didn't your ancestors try to rebuild Capacin? Shame. We locked it and ourselves away. Unlike Flambe, we couldn't face it. We betrayed the role that was bestowed upon us, the one thing we were trusted with. Funny how that led you not to trusting anyone else. It's all I knew. We don't even trust each other. The Hearth Key is kept guarded from our own people. We all know the power we have and what it can do. I don't fault you for what you're doing. I think I would do the same. So why stop me? Because I have to protect the spirits. I will not let us lose another one. I can feel the spirits in this region returning. Did you know a spicy spirit has returned? I knew this would work, but it's just the beginning, and there's more work to do. I'd like you to go home now. I'm afraid I can't do that. So it comes to this. Fine. And to put up or shut up. Ah, come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Blitz. What? Oh, you bitch. Must be nice to dodge attacks like that. Ow. God, her attacks are strong. Come on, I need the right cards. Yeah, that doesn't help me. This will. Gotcha, bitch! Oh, come on. Die. You're bringing this on yourself. This is stupid. We're killing each other over nothing. Worst of all, if you lose, you die. Then the entire species is dead. Stop fighting. This gets us nowhere and achieves nothing. Nope. For the love of God, stand down! Ow. Gonna have to kill her. Good grief. Wait, what? Okay! Message received. Stop her. Got it. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to stop that. Pulling off a damn spirit bomb over here. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Die! Oh god, is this one of those damage check bosses? Ah, god. I hate these. For those who don't know what this is, a damage check is where the game basically says, hey, I don't care how much strategy you put into this, you better be able to do enough damage. Hey, Stego, how you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it.
Witness the ancient fighting style known as...
Blow 'em up real good!
Ugh. Oh, crap. You're crazy! You're gonna kill us all! Fine. If this is what you want, then you can die. Rotten hell. I didn't want it to come to this. You've given me no choice. Die!
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Just finish it. It's what you want. It is finished. I have done what I was supposed to do. While I still breathe, your work isn't done, Protector. I disagree. I am to protect all kinds and support the spirits of this world. Without you, this little one wouldn't be here. You found a way to bring her back. Oh. And for that, we should all be grateful. We are. Kaylin, do you mind leaving Prakash and me alone? I owe her an apology. A long one. Of course. But I would like my hearth key, please. You still don't trust me? No. Yeah, you're right. You should just, keep it. It's fine. Take it. I don't need it anymore. And so I left them and returned here. That should have given them enough time to make their way to Palopori. Wait, so you just left without locking the remnant? Prakash is here? With Flambe? They should be waiting for us. They wanted me to tell the story first, so you'd all know what happened. I told them they didn't need to worry. Palopori is the most welcoming place in all of Salido, and they'd have a home here. And, maybe, you'd make room for me too? Really? You want to stay? But aren't you forgetting something? What? The mission! It's not done! We haven't sealed the remnant! They had an idea about that, but that's for them to share. Defeat Prakash. The fire within. Hi. I want to give you this. Thank you. Welcome back, Prakash. Nice to see you without your chains. Are you sure it's okay that I'm here? I did almost destroy the world. But you didn't. You chose to stop. No. We kicked her ass. That's why she stopped. And you could have opened our remnant when you escaped. That is true. She was never evil. She was confused and hurt. I did think about it, but you were all so nice. Well, except for Kaylin. Fuck you too, I guess. I suppose what you all have here gave me hope that maybe I could have something similar for myself one day. And that's what we want to talk to all of you about. Don't worry. I already spoke with Kaylin and he approves. I do. we'd like to leave the Capacin Remnant unsealed. Luano's monsters will still be able to enter, including spicy creatures. I'll keep things managed, and I can start rebuilding Capacin while I'm there. Little house for me, and help the creatures adapt to our world. I'll support our spirits so we can have a healthy, spicy region again, even if it's a bit different. And I'd have a real home. But wouldn't you be all alone again? You don't have any other spicy denizens. That's okay. We'll start with just me. Hopefully, Capacin can be like Palopori someday. A place that welcomes those from afar. And I'll be the first visitor. I want to come with you and help. Are you sure? It's going to take a long time to rebuild. I'm sure. And until things are ready, you'll have a home here. With all of us in Palopori. And me too. Hope you don't mind, but I'd like to stay. Same. I already sent a letter home. They have plenty of great warriors. They don't need me. Yeah, I could stay. Not so bad here. Really? Everyone needs a place they can call home. Burned bridges. I'm gonna break your back with a hug.
As soon as the war is over, I think I'm gonna look into getting a pro sports franchise in Arolco.
Frugal.
Thinking football. The Arolco Bloodcats.
Frugal.
And free beer.
Time and place, my guy. Time and place. See, thank you for spending your time in the little world we cooked up. Without you, we couldn't make these kind of games. I mean, okay, so what are my opinions? So, is the game good? Absolutely it is. However, it's got some problems. I know it's an indie studio game. I also know, if I recall, it was a backed game in some way. The problem is that it's lacking a lot of stuff. Like, look, so the voiceover cast, only 2 people. Joe Zija did the trailer, and Flambe was voiced by Mandy Kaplan. But the thing is, that's it. There's no other voice acting in this game, just for the trailer, which I think is a big no-no. There really should have been some voice acting for this. Second of all, the other thing is that it's too short. This game is way too short. There's only those few areas we explored, and then that's it. Game's over. And I know it's supposed to be about the replayability, but there's so much more that can be done here. I feel like there needs to be more. There needs to be more adventure. Like, there needs to be more stuff, like a DLC or some additional stuff to branch the game out a bit more. For example, we got a sweet, an umami, and a bitter caretaker. That's it. Kalen, Azur, and Oishi are the only ones. The other 2, the salty and sour caretakers, they're not fighters. They're support. So you can ignore them. You can miss them entirely if you don't do their stuff. Which, I mean, to be fair, our salty companion gives us the crystals, which are really nice, but they don't really do much. And then the guy doing... And that's the thing. I don't even remember their names. That's the problem. I talk to them so little that I don't even remember their name. And because of that, that means that they kind of go under the radar and they're kind of ignored. For a game that keeps talking about how all these different areas are supposed to work, are supposed to be their own civilizations, their own this and that, it feels kind of a betrayal that, 3 get representation and the other 2 get a hand wave, And yeah, I agree. This feels like we only got 2 or 3 out of 6 episodes. Yeah, there needs to be more. And maybe there was supposed to be. I don't know. But it is a little lacking. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Did I enjoy the game? Absolutely. Did I love playing it? Yes, I did. But there needs to be more. And it's not one of those where I'm like, I want more. I'm having too much fun. No, it's there needs to be more. It feels like, yeah, the story is good too, but I feel like there needs to be more stuff here. Everything feels too simplified. It feels like, yeah, there's only 2.5 or 3 out of 5 episodes. Like if it was a show or something, it's missing a good chunk. We just find Prakash and then we get no build up with her. It's just, oh, we've sealed all the remnants, and then Prakash gets away and decides to destroy the world. Like, wow, that was fast. So, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. So you're telling me that... there's another problem. Yeah. The game, basically, once you beat Prakash, that's it. Game over. No continuing from where you left off. No, nothing. When they said, hey, once this is done, we're done. We won't have any more of a reason to go out and adventure anymore. So, basically, yeah, if you want to keep playing, you have to ignore the final level, the final mission, and just go do other stuff. That seems really dumb. I feel like I should be able to continue, like, sure. And here's the thing. You can't tell me, oh, well, there's no reason to go adventuring anymore. Yeah, there is. They literally say we're going to keep the remnant open. So we should still be able to go out and do adventures and exploration. Like, there's no reason why we should be like, yep, day saved. We're not going out and doing stuff anymore. That is incredibly stupid. Like, that is, yeah, no post-game. Are you serious? Like, I'm not angry. I'm frustrated because this game has, like, if it had a post-game to go out and, like, find all these other, stuff, do this, do that, that'd feel great. But we can't do that. And I hate that. It's not just that either. All of these villagers are, like, forgettable. Like, no joke. I don't really even remember their names. Twal just sells cosmetics. And then the lady up there, and then the ceramicist or ceramic lady who makes the plates and everything, I don't remember her name either. Like, that's the thing. You don't, like, and again, I'm not good with names, so maybe it's different for me. But the village seems so, Palopori is kind of empty. Like, think about it for a second. Look around. Look at all these houses. There's nobody in them. Maybe there are, but we don't get to interact with anyone. Like, and these random NPCs walking around and talking, they contribute nothing to the story. So it feels like, yeah, it feels empty. Yeah, not enough dialogue, not enough life in Palopori. And so, just to reiterate, no post-game, so no continuing on to find stuff, no post-game. Palopori feels kind of empty and lifeless because you're not going to remember the people's names, and you're not going to interact with them because, well, why would you? What else? The fact that the sour and salty caretakers are basically hand-waved off and don't do anything. Like, the support's nice, but it's not that great. Not that important. The finale is very rushed. It feels like it comes out of nowhere. Like, it just comes out of nowhere. And also, my biggest pet peeve, the music. The music is boring and repetitive. I'm sorry, but when Flambe is explaining how she genocided an entire species, the music shouldn't be all happy and explorative. There should be no music, or it should be sad and ominous. Like the walking around during the daytime music, we shouldn't be hearing that while Flambe is opening up and saying, yeah, no, I'm responsible for why the spicy civilization is gone because I killed all of them. So with saying all that, I actually think I'm going to I think I'm going to keep it at a 7. And so it's okay. You know what? I take it back. I'm going to drop this to a 6.5 out of 10. Average is 5 out of 10. This is above average. I would say that it's good, but it's not great. There is too much stuff missing here. I'm sorry. Like, and I know it's an indie game, but here's the thing. And I know somebody is going to be like, well, you should cut it some more slack, Zaruk. It is an indie game. Yeah. And? And? In a weird way, the game, unironically, no pun intended, feels very half-baked. It feels like it came out too fast. So it's very, like, it's still, like, doughy. It's not finished. Like, there's some spots that are perfect and then some spots that are raw and needed more time. And I hate that because it's good. The game's good. But that's all it can be. It
It's
can't...
smegging raw.
Yeah. It can't be great because there's too much missing. If the game had a post-game, then it'd be different. But it doesn't. It has no post-game. The music is repetitive. I just feel, you know, it feels, I don't know. Hey, little guy. Cute, but won't help you cook. That's fine. He can just sit there and watch. And you know what? Here's the other thing. For a game that pushed itself as being like a restaurant manager mixed with a card simulator, there's not really a lot of restaurant managing when you think about it. The only thing we really do is research the new dishes and everything, gather the ingredients, and then go make everything. But that's it. We're not like adding more tables, hiring staff, you know, having other people help us, expanding the business. Nope. Just here. And that feels like... It feels like the restaurant stuff is tacked on, you know? Because the card system is cool. The card battling system is very interesting. But it feels like they were like, okay, well, we want to tell this story about cooking, and we've got this cool card system we want to use, but how are we going to make the cooking work? Oh, well, you know, cooking for the people gives them magic so they can use the cards. Okay.
I'll be openly honest, boss. For a game in this modern day, it feels like it's early access rather than a finished product. Shows
Yeah.
promise, but kinda empty over.
Yeah. This is just bones of a... Yeah, it's the bones of a concept. And it's sad because... And you saw it in the credits. They said our small little world. Why
Okay,
is...
it's 5 out of 10. Do I hear 4 out of 10?
No, it's a 6.5 out of 10. Because I do like a lot of stuff here. But I would like to point something out. In the credits, y'all saw, they said, thank you for exploring our small little world. The hell do you mean small? Reminder for everyone. A quick reminder. Hang on, I can't show you here. Quick reminder. They've literally said that this is a massive continent with multiple groups of people living on it. Like all these different tribes and everything. All like the umami tribe, the bitter tribe, you know, the sweet tribe. Look at this map. Look at this map. Palopori's right there in the center with the sun. Look at this map. Don't tell me like, oh, sorry, thank you for exploring our small world. The world is small because you guys didn't make it any bigger. That's the thing. Like, this would be better if more and more people were showing up. Like, it feels, again, it feels very bare bones. That's what it is. It feels bare bones, and it feels like, yeah, it's bare bones. It's got good concepts and ideas, but it's very bare bones and feels very like early access-ish. I feel like we should be able to explore these other areas more deeply. I feel like we should be able to meet more people from these different tribes. I feel like that they should play more of a part in the story. Because in case you guys haven't picked up on it, you know, you do realize who are, you do realize that Ponko's not the main character here, right? Ponko is not the main character. Flambe is. Flambe is the main character of this story, even though she doesn't have a lot of attention about, like in the early parts of it. She's the main character. You know who the other protagonist is? Kalen. Kalen's the other protagonist because he's got the best connection to Prakash. He's got the best reason to be here. The others? Not really. I mean, we did learn some more about Azur. Like, we learned about her family and about how the reason she's here is because, well, she was the runt and she wanted to prove herself. Like, we learned a little bit about her, but not a lot. And then Oishi, we didn't learn anything about him. We know the basics, but we didn't get like a little thing about him or anything we could learn about him. So Oishi gets nothing, even though he's the first guy we meet. I mean, we know he can talk to animals and all that stuff. Okay, cool. But we don't have any story-based stuff about him. Azur has her tiny little bit of backstory, but Kaylin? Nah, Kaylin's got baggage. Kaylin's got baggage. Kaylin's got a backstory. Whenever the cutscenes are playing, Kaylin's the one who gets the most screen time. Like, I don't know. It irks me because I want to like this game more. I want to give it a higher rating, but I can't because at the end of the day, what this boils down to is Ponko the chef and the caretaker's adventure. It's mostly flambe. I mean, think about it. Do you know any of these people's names? I mean, we know about Paka and Tell because, Paka saves us from adventures and brings back our stuff, and Tay is the blacksmith, but that's it. That's all we know. We don't know anything about Tark, the archivist who collects the achievements, and God forbid we don't know anything about our clam friend here. We just know that he plays that clam game. And then Suna, Suna, who's the freaking salty caretaker we know nothing about. And then we know nothing about the sour caretaker out there. Look, I'm not saying every indie game that comes out has to be Silk Song or anything, or has to be Hollow Knight or any of that stuff. But the fact of the matter is that I'm sad because I expect better, I expect more. Granted, I got about 15 hours out of this game because I was playing with you guys and everything. But again, I expected more. I want more. I want to keep playing. I want to get everything. I want to find all the ingredients. But the game basically tells me, lol, no. You beat the final boss? Fuck off. Game's over. Go play something else. That's not how you keep people playing your game. And worst of all, here's the thing. Worst of all is that, like, I don't know how many people have been playing this. Like, I don't know how many people play this game on Steam. And if the game doesn't do well, then it's definitely not going to get a sequel, and we're probably not going to find something as creative as this in a long time. I love this art style. I love these characters, but it's not enough. This game is good, but my rating has always, if a 5 out of 10 is average, and a 6 is good, 7 is great, 8's awesome, and then 9 and 10 are, outstanding and exceptional, this is a 6.5. It's not great. If it had a post game, then it'd be great. I'd say it was a 7. But there's not a lot here. This feels very early access. It really does. And I hate that because it's so much fun. But again, no voice acting, a story that feels very, very lopsided with a lot of stuff. Like, it's very clear who the story is leaning toward. It just feels like, okay, great. It's got 500 reviews and has a 91% on Steam, 7.5 on Metacritic, on PS5. Okay, great. But the thing is, I'm being harsher because I love the game. I love it, and that's why I'm being harsh. Because I expect better. Maybe that's on me. Maybe I'm expecting too much from an indie company. But I don't think I am. Because we've seen indie companies or indie games made by 1, 2, 3 people do amazing things. So, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there should be more, you know? Like, if you're gonna have this world and mention that, oh yeah, Luanos is the place, because we have the one continent, which is the one we're on, and then if you go through the remnant portals, you can go to Luanos, which is the opposite land. Okay, cool. Why can't we do that? Like, no joke, I'm being honest. If the game let us go to Luanos, then that would raise the rating. Sure, maybe you'd have to double the map.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not?
Or maybe if we could only go to 1 or 2 places there, at least it'd be something. But right now, yeah, it just feels like empty. It feels soulless, I guess. There's something here. Like, I like what's here. I love this world. I love these characters.
It's underwhelming how underutilized the potential of this game is.
Correct. It is underwhelming how underutilized. Well, I'd say it's more overwhelming how underutilized the potential is. And again, I don't know if this game was kickstarted or was on GoFund or was on Kickstarter. I don't know. But my point stands. There is so much potential here, and it feels very it feels very underutilized. Not wasted, just it wasn't, all of its full potential wasn't drawn out, you know? I don't know. You know? I really don't know. And it's not like I can message the team behind this and be like, hey, do you guys want to have an interview where I can ask questions about the game now that I've beaten it? I mean, that'd be cool if I could do that. But I seriously doubt they'd do that. So, I don't know. I would very much like to sit down with some of the members of Timberline Studios and ask them, like, hey, why does it feel like these characters are underutilized? Why does it feel like the world's kind of empty? There's not really a lot to do or people to interact with, that kind of stuff. Okay, so by Timberline Studios. Yep. I don't know. And here's the thing. If I recall, this is Timberline Studios' second ever game. Like, I feel like this may have been too much for them. With how underutilized everything is, I really, really feel like they should have waited. Because with all the potential that's here, with all the stuff that's here, it feels like so much of it's been wasted or it hasn't been utilized, Maybe they should have waited till they had more funding, or maybe they should have waited until like they were able to get more support. Because this is such a good idea, and yeah, feels like they bit off more than they could chew. I don't know. And here's the thing, again, if the game had post-game, if the game had better music, and the game had voice acting, I would gladly raise the rating. I would. But as of now, I can't do that, because I'd be lying to myself. This is not a 10 out of 10 game. There's too much missing from it. The fact that I am literally sitting here right now and telling you guys I want more should let you know that, hey, this is not as good as it could be, that I'm wanting more. And not in the whole like, oh, this is amazing, I want more. No, it's, I want more. I'm not satisfied. So, how cruel is the working thing at Kepler? I don't know. Is Kepler Interactive bad? I don't know. So, man, how disappointing. Like, again, there should be post-game here. How cool would it be to see Prakash walking around and interacting with people? Like, and for Pete's sake, there's a missing point here. I don't even know what this represents, but I'm willing to bet that it's something. But we can't do anything with it. I don't even know what it is. So, I don't know. Well, either way, that's the game, I guess. There's no post-game to work with, so the end, I guess. I feel unfulfilled. Like, I feel there should have been more. And they're giving post-launch updates with bugs and quality of life checks, but no word on adding content. Yeah, that... I don't know. I just feel like there's also some quality of life stuff that's kind of missing, you know? Like we don't have a thing to keep track of like all of our ingredients that we found. We don't have an achievement list unless you open up Steam and look at them. Speaking of which, hang on. Actually, I want to check that. So there are 2 hidden achievements, which I have not found. And the other 2 locked achievements I could get were pet all the animals in town. And then sour connoisseur, which is find all the sour ingredients. But then there's 2 locked achievements. I think I know what they are, actually. Hang on. Let me check. Let me see. Hang on. Let me open my thing again. Check my achievements.
There is no next turn!
Yeah, basically. There isn't. See, got that one, got that one, got that one. Huh. Sorry, I'm checking something. Did that one. Yeah, umami connoisseur, bitter connoisseur. So yeah, sour connoisseur. We still wouldn't have to get. We'd also have to get spicy connoisseur, which is find all the spicy ingredients. Oh, I see. Okay, that's kind of lame, actually. That's actually really lame. All right. So, yeah, I just verified some stuff. Allow me to explain. So, one of the achievements that we've yet to get is find all of the spicy ingredients. Here's the problem with that. You guys remember that volcano turtle we fought at the end? You know, like when we were fighting Picard, I was like, that thing where I was like, what is that? I've never seen that before. Well, it turns out that thing is the last spicy creature. That's the one that actually has the spicy ingredient that we would need, you know? And the problem is, we got it, but then the game ended. So it didn't save it. So we can't get it that way. I How dumb is that? So there's that. But it gets worse. Because you see, that's how you get that. The other secret achievement is unlocking one of the recipes, right? One of these secret recipes. But the problem is that I can't unlock it because I don't know what ingredient it requires. And I'm willing to bet it's the last spicy ingredient, but I can't get that one now, can I? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm just... No, the achievements are not broken. I actually checked. So that volcano turtle is a rare encounter in the desert because there are spicy monsters in the desert that you can fight. But it's a rare encounter there. You'd have to fight it, kill it, and get one of the ingredients from it. Then you'd unlock, you know, all the other cool stuff you can, like, you'd be able to unlock a bunch of different recipes. But, see, therein lies the problem. The issue is that you would have to find it. And there's no checklist. There is no checklist that tells us where ingredients are or where we can find them. So, yeah, forced grinding, basically, yes. So, yeah. I really don't know. I feel incomplete. I want there to be more. I wanted to play more. And yet, the game just decides to snatch it from me by saying, hey, congrats on beating the boss. You're never going to be able to continue after this. We didn't install a post-game. Like, but why? What's wrong with a post-game? What's wrong with exploring, gathering more stuff, and unlocking all the ingredients and making every recipe and becoming the master chef of Palopori? I don't know. You absolutely should find a way to help make a story and such for a game. For this one? Or just in general? Because, like... Because I can think of an idea of how we could make an expansion for this. Or make a DLC. Okay. Hear me out. This is off the top of my head. And you guys can record this. Well, actually, I'm recording it now. But here's my thought. Flambe, she said she was appointed by the sun to be the guardian. To protect all of Solido. Okay? Well, if that's the case, then Luanos, through the Remnant, Luanos should have its own guardian. Luanos should have its own guardian, basically. Maybe, I don't know, some kind of lunar creature. If Flambe represents the sun, then this creature needs to represent the moon. Okay? Maybe it's a fox. I don't know. Because Flambe is supposed to be a red panda, I think. So why not a fox? I don't know. But you could do that. Have there be a Luanos guardian. And then, what you could do is if you wanted to add an expansion or a cool twist to this game, have it be that after you've done everything here, have it be that we'll say, okay, good idea. Flambe told us that it is possible with the Hearthstone, with the Hearthgates and the Hearthstones, it is possible for Luanos and Solido to communicate with each other. Both sides just have to be there to open the gate, basically. Okay. Well, if the Capacin gate, Hearthgate, or Hearthstone is going to stay open, then who's to say that the Luanos side of it may not open at some point? So now we get to go to Luanos. And maybe there's a version of Ponko there? I doubt it, but who knows? The point is now we can send our caretakers to a different dimension where, excuse me, where everything is reversed, or maybe where the monsters are different and there's cooler stuff to do. I'm not saying it has to be an exact mirror, but it would be interesting. So, But that's just all I can come up with off the top of my head. I just feel like if you're going to drop all this stuff about Luanos and talk about how these gates literally can connect and allow travel between the two because that's how the gods intended it to be, then what's stopping us from going through there? Heck, you could have it be that, the people of Luanos are, okay, here's an idea. What if the people from Luanos are the same type? So, they're still the bitter tribe, the umami tribe, all that stuff. But now it's kind of a twist on it. For example, Azur, Azur's really, being from the sweet tribe is very energetic, kind of hyperactive, very combative, very, more fighty. Okay. Well, what if the sweet tribe from Luanos are more thinkers rather than fighters? What if their sweet energy is more mental instead of physical? Because remember, sugar does get your brain firing. It does get your brain firing on all cylinders. So what if that's the case? They're not fighters on Luanos, they're scholars and researchers and scientists and stuff like that. That'd be an interesting twist, where now it's the sweet tribe are support in Luanos. We could flip it around. We're like, where now the umami and the sweet tribe in Luanos are support. They don't fight. Have it be that the umami tribe in Luanos are like hippies. They don't fight. They're more pacifist. They're connected with nature. They don't fight. So with that being the case, that means if we're in Luanos, that means we can now have the salty and the sour tribes actually have combat caretakers. We can actually have them. We could play with them, basically. Because now we'll bench the umami and sweet representatives. And here's why, and you might be thinking, well, why not bitter? Because it's very obvious that Kalen is supposed to be one of the main characters. So let's not pull him out of the thing. We can still have Kalen or use a bitter representative from Luanos, but now we get to play with the sour and the salty representatives because we can't do that in this game, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. There's so much here. And I feel like all of this potential is untapped and they're doing nothing with it. I feel like they just bit off way more than they could chew. And then we're just like, well, we've screwed up. We just can't get all of this into the game. So they just decided not to. And it is a chapter game. That's the thing. That was chapter 4. There's 4 chapters in this game. Chapter 4 is called Eclipse, and it's only focused on fighting Pukash. There's 4 chapters in this game. So, I don't know. Whatever. And Corvus, you've gone way off the deep end now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you right now, be honest with you, you've gone off the deep end. That would never work. You're thinking you've dove into a rabbit hole that you're never going to come out of. You got to think in what this game provides. I don't know, guys. I just feel like there should be more. There should be more. I don't know, just 2 extra chapters. That's it. Have it be a post game and then maybe a DLC. I don't, or a little expansion or side or extra chapter. I don't know. There should be more. I don't know. Meh. But regardless, that's the end. We were this close to greatness. But, we're going to go raid someone now. I'm very sorry that we're ending on kind of a low note, but I mean, what can I do? Game's over and there should be way more stuff in it. So, let me go find us someone to raid. You know what? Let's go say hi to Sano. Sano Storms. I didn't know he was... Oh, of course he was streaming today. I'm a moron. Oh, well. Let's go say hi to Sano. return the favor that he's done for us before. Sano is cool. He's a good friend. All right, get this started. As always, it has been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain all of you, and I hope you had a great time. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't trade them for anything. Now, hold up. Jagged Alliance tomorrow. I know Dino Blade comes out tomorrow, but I want to wait and see how Dino Blade is received before I drop money on it. If the reviews are good, then I will get Dino Blade, and that'll be our new Wednesday game. But for now, I want to see how the reviews look. Okay? With that said, hope you all have a great night. I love you all. Tell Sano I said hi. Bye-bye.